Yeah, welcome to my channel. That time of the month, or time of the year, or time of the quarter, by month, basically, or 2 months. BJ's Beer Club. Um, as I said, one of them is basically the 1.94, 1 pint 9.4 ounces. Um, this is for the month of May and June. It is called Juniper Lemon Saison or Saison. Um, I like how they spell the word season. Season, Season, i.e. Saison. Anyways, specialty is saison style ale brewed with juniper berries and lemon. Okay. Uh, aromatic, aromatic, flavorful, dry, and refreshing. The unique saison style beers is brewed with juniper berries and lemon juice. Tiny citrusy aromas and flavors excite the palate. Effervescent with a dry finish. Super refreshing. Of course, bottled and brewed in BJ's Brewhouse, Temple, Texas. In any case, as they normally do, or actually, I should just specifically that. As they normally do, they put in this weird little type of cork. I'm not a fan of it. It says those like meat in ways, but I'm used to it now. Initial smell. Interesting smell. Of course, being a BJ's Beer Club member, you'll get automatically a free 20-ounce glass. Uh, of course, sometimes I'm not supposed to pour like this way. Supposedly, you're supposed to pour vertically, but sometimes you want to get the hops to well, it depends on the beer and like if it's an ale or if it's a lager. As you see there, it is your normal ale basically. Never had a saison style ale. I don't know what that is. If that's a French thing or something like that. But anyways, as you see the color, I shouldn't drink out of the bottle like this because since I have the glass, I mean the whole purpose of these glasses is to basically create the ability for it to uh, let the aroma escape, or not the aroma escape, but to bring out the flavors. Uh, let's see how this works out. Waiting a bit, unfortunately, just waiting for the head to settle. You can see basically well, I wish I could show you the camera, but uh, the carbonation is working. I mean, it's like the way I poured it. I think I should have like waited a bit, and the way I poured it basically, like how far I tilted and such. That also does affect it as a little bit too, because the carbonation is still growing strong, but it is what it is. All right, it is kind of fruitful. I could smell the fruitiness. I could definitely smell the fruitiness. Let's do the taste. I want to say I don't taste the, I don't smell the lemon or taste the lemon honestly, but the juniper berries and kind of that juniper berry, I can kind of taste it a little bit. The lemon might be offsetting because of the hops. I am smelling the citrusy aroma. It does go down smooth. I'll put it that much. It does go down smooth. Actually, I forgot to say the alcohol level. So 1.94 ounces, 7.6 alcohol levels with 12 IBUs. It's not that bad, actually. I want to say it does go down smooth. There's like no big aftertaste. That's a little bit of a surprise. There's no aftertaste. Give me a second, I'll be back. Sorry, he's grabbing my phone basically. I was getting messages and whatnot, and I was like, I need to. Thought I had to answer it, but not really. The alcohol level is kicking in a little bit. I could feel taste that a little. It's not bad. I'll give you that much. It's not bad. I'm trying to determine the number of stars out of 5 stars. What should I give it? Definitely not going to be five. It's definitely not going to be five. Maybe I would say three, because there's no real flavor to it. There's definitely no real flavor to it, quite honestly. Okay, kind of settled, but yeah. As you see, let's see if I do a proper pour. Hmm. Yeah, I can't give it I can't give it a five. I can't give it a four either. I don't think it's a four. The fact that it's no aftertaste is pretty good, but it's like almost non-flavorful in ways, and that's the sad part about it. I don't know, like if you're a BJ's Beer Club member for this month, specifically in SoCal, I guess, because I think these are all specifically not. I don't think it's specific to the location. So, but if you are a BJ's Beer Club member for this month of May and June, the Juniper Lemon Saison. If you are and you tasted it, can you let me know what you think of it? Because quite honestly, I'm not thrilled. Not, I don't want to say thrilled, but it's not there. Quite honestly, yeah. It's like there's sometimes there are beer where it's just like the aftertaste. I was like, all right, you gotta wait a bit and like you'll get the after. There's like no after, almost no aftertaste. Sometimes that's good, but sometimes it can be bad. It can be negative for you. At the same time, I'm not a really very descriptive person, quite honestly. Especially when it comes to beer, it's like it's either a hit or miss for me usually. Similar with all alcohol, whether it be drinks, cocktails, spirits, even wine for that matter. Um, I'm not a beer connoisseur. I can say that much. I'll say that much. I'm not a beer connoisseur, but one does enjoy good beer, specifically on weekends, on a Friday, basically as well too. And in this situation, I don't know if I'm a huge fan, but like I said, I don't. It's not a two. It's definitely not a two. I don't want to give it a three because it feels it's above a three, but I don't want to give it 3.5. But it might be 3.75 of a star. That's what it feels like to me. I really wish that there was a case where, like, you can actually celebrate or enjoy with other beer club members. Because I've been in other beer clubs where when they would be releasing the beer, you'd be there, enjoying it, tasting it for the first time with other beer club members. and then you could kind of get what their feeling is as well too. But yeah, I'm not a like I said, I'm not a huge fan of it. I guess I would have to call it give it 3 3/4 of a star. 3 3/4 a star out of 5. I don't know. Um, I've been mentioning about like maybe starting a meetup basically, but quite honestly, you got to pay for the meetup, and two, kind of tried seeing if I can gauge around, and like no one really responded, so it's when I realized like there's no purpose to like even trying to set up a meetup for this. Basically, I mean there's other beer clubs out there, but not a BJ's Beer Club, and like it seems like others wouldn't BJ Beer Club members wouldn't do this meetup. If there would, if there are, please hit me up in the comment section. If there is, let me know. I'll gladly create one. Um, Specifically in the SoCal area, because that's where I'm at right now. But if not, like I said, yeah, I'd love to meet up with other beer club members and talk to them and discuss about some of the beers, and even other stuff as well too. I mean, honestly, yeah, if you're a BJ's, more often than not, you're really there watching some sports. You're not really there for the food. Let's be honest, the food is not great. I mean, it's almost like a Chili's type of thing or a Applebee's. I don't know if it's because of the fact that the beer. I mean, the beer is definitely refrigerated. I think it's kicking it, but it's also the other beer, the 4 cans. As a BJ Beer Club member, you get like 1.9.4 ounces, 1.9.4 ounces, plus 4 16-ounce cans, which are different from this. Pizza, which I already had. The pizza pretty much pays for the membership itself, quite honestly. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. If you like this video, please hit the like button. I don't know, I think it's somewhere around here. If you haven't subscribed, I do ask if you can hit the subscribe button. That would be great. And if you have subscribed, I do thank you for that. And with that, I'll leave it at that. Again, let me know your thoughts. Like if you think we should set up a beer club, I'll gladly try to set up. I just need to get enough momentum with some people and enough quorum to create one. When I say quorum, meaning 4 or 5 others. If there are 4 or 5 others, I'll create it then. But outside of that, if you have any other comments about this beer, like let me know your thoughts. If you did drink this beer, what your thoughts are. With that, I'll leave it at that. Unfiltered, unedited, of course, always unrehearsed. Until next time.